Hi guys, my name is John. I'm a student at the State Polytechnic Amala, accounting department. But today I'm going to be talking about the subject of strategic management. I'm going to be talking particularly on the Samsung company. We're going to be talking about the history of the company, the SWOT analysis, the problems, and the possible solution to those problems. So let's get started. With the company history, we know the Samsung was founded as a grocery store on March 1, 1938 by Lee Byung-chul. So started its business in Taegu, Korea. And then we see that in 1970, the company expanded textile manufacturing process to cover a full line of production from raw material all the way to the end products. And then we see that in the 1970s, Samsung entered the electronic industry. And during that time, they start to export from homes to overseas countries such as China. So let's look at the missions, the vision and mission of the company. The missions and the vision of the company has been to inspire the world with innovative technologies and products designed that enrich people's lives and contribute to social prosperity by creating a new future. They're aiming at creating a new future for you and me, and that's very, very important. So let's look at the SWOT analysis. So the SWOT analysis is an acronym that stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. By definition, we say SWOT analysis is strategic planning techniques used to help a person or organization identify strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats related to business competition or project planning. We are going to be talking about these four aspects of the SWOT analysis. Let's begin now with strengths. What are the strengths of the company, the Samsung company? So one of the major strengths is the dominance of the market. So we see Samsung is holding a market share of 18%. That's a very big percentage to be over one company. Then we see the strength, so research and development. So another major strength here, is the research and development. So we see the foundation of Samsung has always been innovation and research. So at least every year, Samsung produces new and more developed products. And the award-winning brands, Samsung position as a pioneer for innovation is backed with credibility. So we see Samsung has been given credibility at the international level, and they win a lot. Uh, they've won a lot of awards. We see they become the winner of awards of 2019. We see ecological friendly innovations. Samsung has enhanced brand reputation through environmental friendly innovation. So it's ranking at a ninth position in the top 30 techs. Samsung is actually among the top 10 leading technological companies. Let's have a look at the weaknesses. We see one of the major weaknesses of Samsung companies heavily dependent on the American market. So we see it's estimated that both Apple and Samsung sold at least 70% of smartphone in the USA. So this is the biggest percentage that concentrate in that part of the world, considering the fact that we have a lot of countries for the world. Also, we see a sharp decline in smartphone sales. Samsung has been experiencing a decline in smartphone sales since 2017. So this case has been backed up by the growing competitions, and this has posed a great weakness to the Samsung company. We look at the product's failures. So we know that there's instances when the Samsung products, particularly the telephones, have exploited, and this is actually erode trust and confidence in the company. We also looking at the dependent on low-end smartphone as a major weakness. We see a large portion of Samsung revenues come from a low-end smartphone sales. So this is a weakness. Let's look at the opportunities. So what are the opportunities that are way of Samsung company? So one of the opportunities that we're looking for is that Samsung is preparing to launch a triple protection proposition. So we see when they do that, I will have them get a lot of customers, also getting a very, very big market. So we also see another opportunity lies on the side of human resource management. So Samsung can make impressive transformational accomplishment if it invests in it HR measurement. So I would see not only would it be good for sales, but also give it a competitive leverage over rivals. So to give them really a good competitive leverage over rivals. And let's also have a look at the diversifications and acquisition as actually a very, very big opportunity to Samsung. So we see that Samsung is actually concentrating on the USA, but if Samsung could expand to another part of the world, then that would be a great way to attract new customers and also uh, increasing the sales. Uh, Another opportunity that we're looking for is the introduction of innovative products. So the more Samsung introduce new products, the more they get a lot of customers and more they get a large profit at the end of the day. And also we look at the 5G technology. So we see world move toward 5G, and Samsung has a capacity and know-how to support this opportunity. So we see Samsung is actually one of the top companies in the UK list of potential 5G providers. So this will make Samsung overtake a lot of its competitors. So let's have a look at the threat of the last portion of the SWOT analysis. So we see the patent infringement controversy. So Samsung has been involved in controversies that have threatened its business. The rivals such as Apple filed a lawsuit against Samsung for potential patent infringement. So which underwent a heated court battle for 7 long years until final regional settlement. So this growing competition has actually threatened the very existence of Samsung company. We look also at the increased competition. The competition from opening, especially from those within the consumer electronic smartphone products and competitors who have reached record high. So we see many companies are coming up on the line of technological industry. We see Xiaomi, we see Apple, we see why all of them are trying to outmaneuver or outperform each other to become the best technology company. That's really a stiff competition out there. And they also look at the growing legal and regulatory threat. So companies are actually, Samsung company is actually one of the biggest companies around the world, and we see the more the world become digitalized and globally oriented, we see Samsung actually will likely face those legal and regulatory threat because the more we have many people coming in from part of the world and doing business, the more there will be a lot of regulation, and this will pose a great threat to the Samsung company. And then we see the rise of counterfeiting. So Samsung company has been seen as one of the companies that are producing a lot of counterfeit telephones. We see the statistic highlighted there. But 36% of all counterfeit smartphones are Samsung copies. So that's sad news. And I think Samsung should have to do that to make sure that they reduce the number. So we see now we come to the company problems. So what are the problems that are facing the Samsung company? So one of the major problems we see is an increased competition. So the more Samsung is exposed, the more they become the, very front to competitions. And here we see over the last few years a growing competition from companies such as Apple and Xiaomi. Another problem really the risk of counterfeiting. So we see who can buy an items or a product that is counterfeit. So this is actually very big blow to Samsung company. We see numerous people have lost trust in some, and this have had a significant effect on the profitability of the company. Also, we look here at the growing legal regulations across the world today. We see the growing the growing legal regulation, and this cannot favor Samsung. So given the fact that it holds the largest share of the world market on the line of electronic production, Samsung will be the first company to face such problems, that's for sure. So another biggest problem that Samsung has faced is it highly depends on the American market. So this is too dangerous to a company as big as such. When there's any change in the policy in the USA, Samsung will suffer a great deal. So let's have a look now at the strategy that the Samsung is used based on SWOT analysis. So we see market penetration. So Samsung maintained its market share. The organization innovates its product so that the potential customer does not get bored with the product and they can attract new customers. So in this way, the customer will be satisfied with the product, and this can lead to greater market share for Samsung. So they're trying to penetrate the market to make sure that they maintain the position of the leading company in electronic devices. Another analogy, another strategy that Samsung is used is development of products. Samsung targets same old customer with a new product. This is a very good strategy. So by launching a new product, they will attract more customers toward their products and can increase their market share. By doing so, for the awareness of the product, they advertise in TV, newspapers, and pamphlets, and on billboards. For example, is Samsung launching Galaxy Note 5 mobile phone. So see, this is a great strategy that actually will help them to maintain their position in the world market. So we have seen the market development playing also another vital role here. Samsung is entering new market will cause an increased market. We see if Samsung could try to make sure that they penetrate or increase market growth apart from the USA to other countries, then it will give them a very great strength. So conclusively, we see that through the SWOT analysis of Samsung, it's clear that the company is still a global leader in chip making, smartphone brands. It has always sustained future revenue and profit as progress into the future. Another primary challenge we see that Samsung has faced is cutting back on it of reliance on the American markets and explore the potential to operate in other markets. So this is the way that they should improve to make sure that they have to focus mainly on the Asian continent. We see Asian continent is developing at an exceeding rate. So if they could consider that, that'll give them big market. So limited customer base in the US is not liable, of course. Being limited to one part of the world is not actually reliable. So, and may lead to limited revenue and profits. That can become a persistent issue for the company. They need to expand internationally and incorporate new consumer demographic to survive. So we're seeing now today we are younger players where survival is key. They should, if they should thrive amid competition, they should look on the market concentrated on the US. They should improve that and try to expand to other territories. Thank you so much for having been with me until this far. This is the end of our discussion today. My name is John once again. Thank you.